Hey, if you're watching this video, I want to say thank you for your interest in being a part of our creative team. Our creative team consists of those who run our cameras for our live stream, our sound, our live stream sound, our lights, and just a bunch of other things like that. Used to, when we first started streaming and getting serious about that, we had everybody crammed downstairs in this one little box, and we've had to progressively move, and we've gotten more and more equipment, and we need more and more volunteers to help make this happen. So now the majority of our creative team is actually upstairs here in this room, and so we want to take you on a tour and show you everything that's up here, and then also give you just a little bit of information of how to utilize the different things up here, like our cameras and our lights and things like that. So come on here and let's take a look around our room. So eventually, hopefully one day, if Behringer can make their soundboards connect and talk to each other, we'll run sound on this. But for right now, we actually run sound over here on an iPad for our live stream mix, and everything comes through these two speakers over here. So you can hear and mix what is happening in the sanctuary separately for what goes out on our live stream. So we have someone who runs that. And then we have our lighting system. And our lighting system, it is so simple. Everything is set up with just one simple click, and it changes the entire look of everything that's on the stage. You can see, like right now, we have blue lights, and we have some of our spots for the stage on our white spots, and then we have the entire, all of the sanctuary lights. Those can all be controlled just with one click of a button right here. And so now you can see these lights went white, are welcome, they went back blue. Here they're kind of this orange-red color. So that is a very easy lighting system that we use. And usually what happens is whoever is running our live stream sound here, when we get to the next part of our service, they just kind of reach over and they'll click the next part of our lighting cues as well. Super simple. So that's our live stream sound. That is our lights. Over here on this TV, we have our stream that is usually running on YouTube or Facebook or different things like that. And so you can watch what's happening on the TV as you are either running the cameras, or you can hear what it sounds like, not just in here on studio monitors, but what it sounds like to someone watching on their TV at home. So it can kind of help us mix and things like that. So that's up and running on Sundays. And then over here is our camera system. Now this is a much beefier system than we've ever had before. And so basically you can see here on this screen, this is our preview monitor for everything that happens with our cameras. So we have our main camera in the center, we have camera 2, and we have camera 3, which are coming from the sides of the sanctuary. We also have, one's not up right now, but we have a camera 4 that is on an oscillating machine that will make a camera kind of swivel back and forth through the stream. Camera 5 is the exact same, and then we have one that's in the drum set as well. And so whenever you are working the cameras, you can see every camera that's available to you on a Sunday morning. And then you can make your decision of which one you want to use and at what point of time you want to use them. So I want to show you just real quick how you would use a camera here. So maybe you're watching this in your first time and you're just interested, or maybe you're coming back and you're viewing this video as a reminder of how to operate the camera systems in an easy way. So this system over here, this monitor, this is our ATEM software. It's a control module for all of our cameras. And so I wish they had these named differently, but they didn't ask me. They just made it. And so they have the program side and they have a preview side. And so the program side, you'll see how it has camera 1 that is up right now in red. That is what is going out to our stream. Whatever is on the program side is exactly what will go on to the stream immediately. On the preview side, so I just clicked camera 2 for the preview, and all of a sudden over here in this second bigger window is a preview of camera 2. So what we use this for, when you go to your preview screen, is you can just queue up the perfect angle, perfect lighting, everything like that before you switch over to that camera to make it go live on the stream. So this is how we would do that. So on this control panel here, you have your joystick. And so I am using camera 2. So I'm going to click 2 cam. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's a button right here that says cam. And so I'll click 2 and cam, give it about 5 seconds, and it's going to then let you control this camera 2. So if I move the joystick to the left, you see it's moving to the left, move it to the right, it's moving to the right. I can twist this spot on the joystick and it will start to zoom out. I can twist it in and it'll start to zoom in. And so let's say I want to just zoom in right here on this iPad. So I have this looking good, but the screen's a little red. So I want to fix that before I make it go live to the stream itself. So over here you have your iris and your shutter. You have your white balance. You can control the amount of red. You can control the amount of blue that is in your camera shot. And then you can also control the focus. So if I want to, let's see, just make this, let's see. We're going to make it a little bit darker, and we're also going to brighten it up a little bit. So that's obviously not something we would want to do, but with just one touch of, just one button, you can affect the quality of shot that you're putting out for the stream. And so I just did that with the iris and the shutter. And then you can come here on your white balance where the red ring is going around, and you can just sit here. And the white balance, it takes a little bit of time. So you can sit here and go down or up. Well, here we go. It was on auto. So now I can make it go down, and I'm not sure if you can see it in the camera or not, but the redness and the tint of the red is going down. So you can play around with that as you start running our cameras, and it'll be a very easy thing to pick up to see what looks good on the stream and what doesn't. So let's say I'm happy with camera 2. Well, right now camera 2 is in my preview screen, and camera 1 is what is going out to our stream. The easiest way to get that to transition to the other 2 cameras, there's this button right here, transition style. All I have to do is click auto, and take a look at the screen right here. I'm going to click auto in 3, 2, 1, and there it is. Now what I just practiced right here is now over into our stream. And now what I can do is come back down here to my preview window, and I can click camera 3. And I'll come back over to here to my switcher, and I'll click 3 and cam, give it about 4 or 5 seconds. And now I can sit here and edit up a really good shot for my camera 3. And when I'm ready to transition that over to the stream, again, I would just come over here and I would click auto, and there it is transitioning to the camera that I just made up my cue for. So very, very simple, very easy to use. The other thing that's pretty cool that you can do with this camera system is we can set, during practice, you can set different presets that you can just recall. So that's why practice on Sunday mornings is so important, and it's so great to make the stream just super easy to use on a Sunday morning, is I can come over here and let's say, let me go to 1 in camera. Let me preview my camera number 1. So let's say I wanted a really, really tight shot on the piano over here. So I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to get a really good shot, but I don't want to have to spend all that time zooming in every time I go to the shot. Well, during practice, I can say, okay, I like that, so I'm going to hit 1 and preset. And I'm going to hold down preset, and over here on the screen, it's going to say DEF preset 1. And now all I have to do is hit 1 and call, and it brings up this exact shot. So let me back this up for just a second. Well, if it wants to, there it goes. So now if I do 1 and call, it brings up the exact shot that I worked up in practice. And so then during the actual service, I don't have to sit here and mess around with zooming in or zooming out. I can just call up different presets and be good to go. So that's a basic overview of how the cameras go. It seems hard, but I promise you, if you come in here and you spend a week, one Sunday in here watching somebody do it, and they let you kind of put your hands in the system and using it, it's a very simple and very user-friendly system that we have up here. So that's our camera system here. Then, like I said, we have our lighting system and our sound system over there. The only other part, I'll show you on this camera over here. So all of our stream is ran through this encoder that is through a company called Resy. And so Resy takes in our stream. Here is Resy, this dashboard right here. And it sends it out to our website. Here, it sends it out to Facebook, and it sends it out to YouTube as well. And so each Sunday, whoever's running camera, we'll just come on here and open up this computer, and we'll just click Command R, and we'll refresh. And once we've refreshed our screens, it'll bring up the stream that is active at that moment, and we'll be able to make sure that the stream looks good and is a healthy stream. So that's it. That's everything that kind of goes on up here in the creative team ministry. And so if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I would love to talk to you more about it. And if you want to get involved, let me know, and we'll get you plugged in. Thanks so much for watching.